Prince Harry hugged ex-girlfriend Chelsy Davy just after wife Meghan flew back to Canada. Prince Harry crossed paths with his long-term ex-girlfriend Chelsy Davy after visiting Westminster Abbey with Meghan for a Commonwealth Day service, it has been claimed. Not long after the service, Meghan, 38, flew back to Canada to reunite with baby Archie, while Harry stayed behind for a few more days to tie up loose ends. The Duke of Sussex, 35, is then said to have waved one last goodbye to his ex Chelsy Davy at a going-away party hosted in his honor, according to The Sun. Chelsy, a lawyer, dated Harry on and off between 2004 and 2011. The blonde businesswoman is Harry's first love and the pair have remained close ever since they parted ways. Previously, royal experts have said that Harry had wanted to marry Chelsy but she did not want to be in the spotlight. A source told New Idea magazine in Australia how a group of friends were behind the farewell bash, and Chelsy took him any surprise by showing up. They said, Harry knew it would be impossible to see all his pals individually, so a few of them decided to organize a gathering before he returned to Canada. Harry was beaming when he walked into the room and everyone was there waiting for him. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw Chelsy. He gave her the biggest hug. He was thrilled she was there. She and Harry have a serious connection. Royal fans have been quick to react to the rumored reunion between the ex-lovers. One commented, "Harry's life would be so different and most definitely happy." Another replied, "Chelsy was the one that got away. I hope they find their way back to each other." The revelation comes as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's decision to move overseas was reportedly consecrated after the Duke believed his wife would never be treated fairly in the UK. The Sussexes, who have now moved into their rented £14 million mansion on Vancouver Island, have not been happy with their position in Britain for a while. Now a source has claimed that Prince Harry was the mastermind behind their transition to civilian-style life. They told US Weekly magazine, when it became clear Meghan was never going to get a fair shake, Harry snapped. He's adamant that it was his call to move to Canada. It is not long now until the March 31 deadline for Harry and Meghan's step down as senior royals is upon them, and currently, they are isolated from other members of the royal family who are self-isolating in the UK. Another second source also claimed that their move to North America was to protect Archie from negativity in the UK. He wants to shield his son from the negativity and tension he would have been exposed to back in England, they said. A further added that Prince Harry knows what it's like to grow up in the spotlight, and he wants to give Archie the most normal upbringing possible. Prince Harry hugged ex-girlfriend Chelsy Davy during secret meeting before returning to Canada. Prince Harry reportedly had a secret meeting with his ex-girlfriend, Chelsy Davy, years ago just before he returned to Canada to be with Meghan Markle and Archie. According to Star, the Duke of Sussex stayed in London for a few days after the Commonwealth Day service. During this time, he reunited with some of his closest friends. Harry knew it would be impossible to see all his pals individually, so a few of them decided to organize a gathering before he returned to Canada. Harry was beaming when he walked into the room and everyone was there waiting for him. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw Chelsy. He gave her the biggest hug. He was thrilled she was there, a source told the tabloid. The insider went on to say that even though Prince Harry and Davy still have a special connection, it is unlikely for them to hook up because the Duke of Sussex is committed to his wife. But the source suggested that this still didn't stop Prince Harry from turning off his phone during their reunion. However, the claims made by the tabloid should be taken with a grain of salt. As of late, there has been no confirmation about Prince Harry meeting his ex-girlfriend while he was in London. After the Commonwealth Day service, the Duke of Sussex flew back to Canada immediately after the engagement. In fact, he was photographed arriving at the airport. However, it is true that Markle returned to Canada to be with Archie before her husband. Meanwhile, Prince Harry and Markle also made headlines this week after it was reported that the dad of one snapped when he realized that his wife would never get fair treatment in the United Kingdom before they quit their royal family. When it became clear Meghan was never going to get a fair shake, Harry snapped. He's adamant that it was his call to move to Canada, a source told Us Weekly. Prince Harry may have seen ex-girlfriend, Chelsy Davy, after 2020 Commonwealth Day appearance with Meghan Markle. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, supposedly crossed paths with his ex-girlfriend, Chelsy Davy, after marking Commonwealth Day at Westminster Abbey with his wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Harry and Meghan had been in the UK for their final round of royal engagements as senior members of the British royal family before officially stepping down, a move they announced in January 2020, that officially begins on April 1, 2020. The Commonwealth Day service on March 9, 2020, showed tension between the couple and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, as well as Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, according to a body language expert who analyzed every move made by the former foursome, once dubbed the Fab Four. After what appeared to be an awkward encounter at the event, Meghan returned to Canada to be reunited with her and Harry's son, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Meanwhile, Harry stayed behind for a few more days. According to what a source told the British tabloid, The Sun, it had been then the Duke of Sussex saw Davy. She reportedly attended a going-away party for Harry. Prince Harry's friends reportedly threw him a going-away party, which Chelsy Davy attended. Referred to as a leaving bash by The Sun, Harry's friends organized a going-away party for him, which reportedly happened after Meghan had already returned to Canada. A source referred to as a friend of Harry's, told The Sun the Duke of Sussex's friends took it upon themselves to organize the party. Harry knew it would be impossible to see all his pals individually, so a few of them decided to organize a gathering before he returned to Canada, the source told The Sun. The Duke of Sussex's ex, Chelsy Davy, had reportedly been among those who attended, which the source said took Harry by surprise. Harry was beaming when he walked into the room and everyone was there waiting for him. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw Chelsy, they said. What supposedly happened then between Harry and his ex-girlfriend? The Duke of Sussex gave her the biggest hug and had been thrilled to see her. She and Harry have a serious connection, but I doubt they would ever hook up on anything, the source added before saying some guests at the party joked Harry didn't want Meghan tracking him down on GPS. While the Duke of Sussex saw Davy at the going-away party, the friend insisted nothing happened between Harry and Chelsy, noting that Meghan trusts him. Whether or not Davy did indeed show up to the reported going-away party for the Duke of Sussex, catching up with close friends, and maybe an ex, sounds like a nice send-off before starting a new life. Chelsy Davy and Prince Harry dated for 7 years. Davy, 34, who now works as a lawyer, dated Harry on and off for 7 years from 2004 to 2011. Davy later said part of the reason why they broke up had been because she couldn't the media attention. Despite their breakup, the Duke of Sussex and Davy reportedly remained close but cut off contact when Harry married Meghan on May 19, 2018. Davy even attended their nuptials and is said to have had one last emotional phone call with Harry the night before his wedding. Whether or Davy did indeed attend a going-away party for Harry, there's no denying the two have a long history together. Prince Harry meets ex-Chelsy Davy at send-off party without Meghan Markle. Prince Harry received a proper send-off from his friends and ex, Chelsy Davy, at a party in London days after his wife Meghan Markle returned to Canada. According to a source, the friends planned the gathering since they knew that the Duke of Sussex would not be able to see them individually before he returned to Canada. The insider claimed that Prince Harry was so happy to see everyone at the party, and was surprised to see Davy among the familiar faces. Harry was beaming when he walked into the room and everyone was there waiting for him. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw Chelsy, the source told New Idea magazine, adding that he gave his ex-girlfriend the biggest hug. He was thrilled she was there, the source said, and noted that Davy and Prince Harry have a serious connection but unlikely to hook up on anything. The insider shared that some of their friends at the party even joked that he didn't want Meghan tracking him down on GPS. The send-off party and spending time with his friends reportedly reminded Prince Harry of the good old days when he didn't have a care in the world. The insider revealed that he and Davy got into trouble before for drinking too much and staying out late. The source made it clear that nothing happened between the exes despite their reunion, and told the publication that deep down Meghan trusts him. The party happened days after Markle left for Canada to reunite with their son Archie. She left London immediately after attending the Commonwealth Day ceremony at Westminster Abbey on March 10. Prince Harry stayed behind for a few days. The 34-year-old Davy, who is now a lawyer, dated Prince Harry on and off for 7 years from 2004 before they split in 2011. They had stayed in touch after the breakup but reportedly ended any communication with each other after the Duke of Sussex married Markle. Royal experts claimed that Prince Harry wanted to marry Davy but she did not want to be in the royal limelight.